What's up YouTube, this is Caller from N221. Welcome back to the Takeda campaign. The reason why this has been delayed is the audio got messed up on part 14, so I couldn't put out part 15. So yeah, this is a pretty nice party, a pretty good battle coming up here. And so yeah, basically, I beat this campaign like 2 weeks ago. I did like part 14 to part 22, spoiler, in one day. So I had a lot of fun doing it, and yeah, so these videos will all be out by March 23rd. The campaign should be over, because then we have Fall of the Samurai, which I pre-ordered on Steam and get the exclusive DLC. I played the closed beta, and yeah. So basically right now my big worry was those two Usagi armies up here, and can't exactly see who's on that. They basically have 3 generals, so that's going to be a problem. Anyway, I cut the loading screen, as I usually do, and we're on our little castle. And we're going to watch the speech, because it is going to be an epic battle. Epic battle, an epic moment. And yes, the speech just ended. So yeah, this is actually a pretty nice map. There's look how down I was pointing out a live commentary about how if you fell off the hill, you just not only fall off the wall, you'd fall off the waterfall, fall off the bridge, and then you'd fall off the mountain. So my big element of this army is my cavalry. I do not have a lot of infantry units. So I'm positioning my infantry units at the back of the castle to protect from archers. So I'm gonna have the enemy break in. The enemy's gonna obviously break in the wings. And from those wings, I'll choose to take one of them out. Right now I'm looking at which wing I want to take out. And so basically, I'm kind of deciding which wing to take my cav out on. I do have a Great Guard unit I did get from Japan for being the Emperor, and I'm going to take out that wing with cav, and I'm going to slow-mo it, and these are just my archers. I'm going to shift all my archers over there, because this is where their archers are in most of their forces. So this is going to be a very bloody battle. I mean, I actually highlight all my troops there, and I was like, uh oh. Now, because they have no archers on this side, I'm going to move my infantry over here so they hopefully don't get shot. Now, the weakness of my cavalry is when they're coming out, they're kind of bunched up. So that's not very good. And then, if you're doing a siege, you want to keep your garrison units as kind of the main defense and let the enemy tire themselves on those troops. And yeah, let me charge these. These are not very. Wow, that guy just got knocked out of his horse. These cavalry. They actually had katana cabs, so that was actually a pretty decent unit. Katana cab are pretty good. They're good in extended melee, but if the Yari cab get the charge, they're kind of like lancers. They will break them, and we got a good charge in there. Plus, we have tons of horses, including Great Guard in there. Now, my cab's going to play a pivotal role in this battle, and they're actually getting a rear charge on us, so that was pretty good. But they should have just charged in there. Maybe they're trying to maneuver around. I don't know, but I was able to get some of my cavalry out. So what I do, you want to pull out some cav from your blob there. And then they start getting some katana samurai in, so I start bringing some of my Yari reinforcements. I do not want my cavalry in this huge grinding fight. And they also got some reinforcements, and all I could see in the woods later was one unit. So then I'm going to end the battle there. But Yeah, I realize they're coming over the walls, and I'm going, oh crud. So they're coming over the walls, and life is not good. I'm gonna withdraw my archers back. They're getting shot at. These are not just like regular troops. These are katana samurai coming over the walls. You know, not Yari troops, because Usagi are pretty good troops. And we were able to rout, so I'm gonna try to withdraw my cav here, because we do not want them in this extended fight here. And they're actually bringing over more troops. I think I'm going to try to do a, rear strike with those guys. But, you know, we just don't want, we need all our infantry in the castle that we can garrison, because they're, you know, they're meeting us in the plaza here. Trying to get my archers back. They need to keep returning fire. So I'm kind of zoomed away. I'm trying to control lots of things at once, like ordering my infantry and the cavalry and stuff, so that's why the rear strike was waiting there. I was hoping this was going to break them. I don't remember if it does. I think we'll have to check it out. 6 chevron katana cav. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it just about breaks them, but then their morale goes up suddenly. I don't know why, but I'm going to have to withdraw out of there. I cannot have my cavalry taking such massive losses. So sorry there's been a lot of videos recently. They're hopefully going to do that question and answer this weekend, if not next weekend. But you know, I had the SAT today. That was fun. 6 hours of testing. Well, it was more like 5. But, yeah. So I have a question. If you are in Europe or something, wherever you are that you watch my video, do you have any, like, standardized tests you have to take to get in, like, for college or university, whatever you want to call it? Like, because we have the SAT for America. I want to know if you guys have, like, I don't know. I want to know if the name of it and what subjects it covers. So if you want to do that, that'd be great. Because I kind of shared a little bit of me, you can share a little bit of yourself. So I'm going to bring my guy to stand and fight. And that is Takeda Shingen. He is my daimyo. He's an awesome general, and I really like having him. And, yeah. So I'm pulling in all my troops here. And I'm bringing my cav around. I believe that's just archers on the outside. Their archers were devastating. And then, you know, their infantry is giving my guys clobbering here. And, you know, both samurai do not always rout on impact, but we are going to knock some of these guys off the hill. Look, they start going flying. But, yeah, the next couple parts, I do have the right audio for them. Hopefully it will be synced up, otherwise I'll keep doing some more voiceovers. But, yeah, I mean, hopefully on the first day, I've already got some good multiplayer from the closed beta, like dealing with the units, and I've got a pretty good strategy so far. It's a mix of Napoleonic, because there's a lot of guns in that game. It's a mix of kind of Napoleonic strategy, but it's not as slow paced. Like this game, for all the samurai closed beta, it is not slow paced. It's like Shogun style. Well, obviously it's called Shogun, you know, but I mean it's kind of like faster paced than Empire and Napoleon. Napoleon can be pretty fast paced, but it's not like, okay, let me sit back with 5 skirmishers. Like, your main infantry are really the important thing here. And then I realized they have some reinforcements, and I'm like, oh, 2 units, no problem. I feel kind of bad because I did edit out this part where, oh yeah, I killed a general there. There was actually 800 men in those woods, and it took me 15 minutes to fight them off, and I almost lost. So, yeah, it was pretty bad. And apparently I can actually upload a little bit longer videos, like 22, 23 minutes, because even though YouTube says 2 gigs, I can probably upload about 3 without using the advanced uploader, but it'll take a while. So I usually upload overnight. Oh, that guy just got, like, gut shot. Gut stabbed. So those are those samurai that came back from the other side that were riding there. And then we got some more bows. Their bows are ridiculous. And I realized that my general and stand and fight, back there wasn't even affecting most of my troops. They do have some katana there. And, yeah. I actually got a phone call at that part of the battle, so I just had to edit out the pause there. So yeah, I just actually forgot to edit out the whole like 15 minutes I fought on that battle. You really don't want to see it. There was like no good close-ups, and it was just me kind of panicking. That would have been fun for a live commentary. But yeah, these guys actually managed to get up on my walls, which made me pretty nervous. These are katana samurai. And these are my samurai retainers here fighting against these katana samurai units.
My lord,
And honestly, these guys, these stupid bow samurai killed so many of my dang horses. It's ridiculous how many horses they killed there. I mean, really. Yeah, so look, they're getting some pretty good blood effects there on the airs. And those guys are actually shaken, so that's good. But are those Yar? No, those are Katana. Yeah, these guys definitely, you know, considering how many men, they had about 3,000 in total. And you see how beat up my army is? I managed to fight off another 800 men with that. So that was pretty good. So a trick you can do, like from I learned from Rome, is just run your cavalry through them, then press attack, and they kind of knock over the enemy, and kills a lot more of them. The only problem is sometimes if it's like spears or something, you'll just kill a ton of your horses. So you basically have a free pass on them. So then I get a little crazy. I'm like, okay, let's knock them off the cliff. So I'm kind of like, I don't want my Yari cap to die that are really low numbers. So I kind of leave these guys back that have 11 and 16 men. Because they're way too low. I feel like they did a good job. But basically the other guys, I was hoping they would just knock these guys off the cliff. But because they were so fatigued, these guys actually hold out for a while. I was like, knock one off the cliff. See them go flying into the water. And yeah, so I tell my archers to stop shooting. And I'm going to cut off the battle here in about 15 seconds. Because it's just basically me. These guys held out forever. It's really ridiculous. Kind of crazy. So yeah, we're about to go see the results screen of the battle. And it was the decisive victory. I lost 3 Yari garrison and then 3 Yari cavalry. That was pretty bad, but I kept my Great Guard. That was really important. I lost so many troops. Like, look at my numbers. I threw in my archers in the melee. That's how desperate it was. And they're going to take winter attrition losses, which is also going to hurt them. Yeah, that was pretty epic. That was a turning point. We got rebellions because of... Oh, by the way, the reason I'm not accepting Namban trade is because it actually converts your population to Christianity, and we don't need anything that would hurt us like that. So the rebels and Setsu are mad because of the stupid... what do you call it? Food shortage. Oh, right. There's a giant food shortage. I need to sort that out. And the big thing is Iga, the... Hattori, yeah, the Hattori's capital province is a huge fortress at this time, and it's taken up like I want to say 6 of my food supply there, and it's only providing like 4, so it's -2. So I'm gonna basically in the next couple parts start using my money to basically try to get us out of the food shortage first of all, and then to build. Yeah, I'm basically trying to build the crops here. I don't want to give too many spoilers on what's going to happen, but it's going to be an interesting campaign. Yeah, so I've got this giant rebel army here. I'm scared to conquer new provinces at this moment also, because of the fact that they might have less, food shortage stuff. And then I think there's a little bit of Christianity there. Shimazu at this time are Christianity, and they're really big. And yeah, so I'm kind of managing my stuff. And there's a spy up there by the old Ikuigi province, like kind of in the middle of the screen to the bottom right now, that are sabotaging. All those smoke you see are my sabotage buildings. I think in a second here I'm going to end the turn. Now I thought all that purple there was Usagi, but it's actually the Satomi and Usagi. And then the Harmana are the top right where the Date's lands were. Am I at war with yeah, I'm at war with the Usagi right now. I mean, I thought they were a giant faction. Then I got an achievement. I don't remember what that was for. I didn't think about it to look it up. So these rebels are going to attack my crops and kind of run around my province. An enemy raid, another rebellion in Iga. And the dreaded Hattori have come again. I believe we're making a little bit positive money and we're in -1 food shortage. We really don't have a ton of armies right now that can march. I think part of the problem was I was making 2 high quality armies when I could have had a Yari, a basic Yari core. And I'm just going to hunt down these guys and just kill them off. Because I need to send this army either to the Usagi lands. Yeah, I think I'm gonna send, because I believe my plan was to send the armies that I had to the Usagi lands to take over that part of Japan. Because this is a long campaign that I somehow still managed to do in under like 30 parts. So pretty good for me, I think. Yeah, you know, the problem with my strategies of keeping your borders strong and your interior weak is they get past one of your borders and you're in trouble because all your provinces are undefended. Gotta have some luck. I'm like, yeah, no way I can hold out against that. And you know what sucks is that the area around here is, well, the farm's getting raided by rebels, and that's not gonna help the food shortage. But I mean, just the pure fact that if a food shortage happens in an area, it will affect other areas. I know, yeah, I was kind of lazy in auto-resolve there. I probably could have inflicted some casualties if I had like a Omibushi or something, like one of those lady garrison units. I probably could have maybe fought them off. I was getting kind of frustrated right now. I'm losing all these provinces. There's food shortages. I guess we're gonna gain back this province here. I tend to auto-resolve sieges a lot, or wait for them to attack me, because something about sieges I just don't like. I think it's taking all the casualties and climbing up the walls and stuff. Yeah, I'm kind of dealing with the repression here, because we need, even though the resistance to invaders, even though they were ours first, like for like 2 turns, then that's kind of cheap. And then will this army, can we take this province? Yes, we can. We just got back 2 of our provinces. And these 2 provinces, actually, I believe that's just nullified, because I'm watching an Empower Director doing this voiceover. I believe it just made our food shortage out, and I'm like looking at all these people comparing how much they hate us. Yeah, you know, it's really hard to be a different religion than all the other clans who deal with conversion stuff, and that's not very good. And it's very important to keep my castles repaired on the outside of our lands here. Kyoto also has the biggest field, so that's good. We repair the castle. There's no real point in taking out them right now unless I make vassals. Yeah, they really damaged my ninja thing there. Not like agents were very effective in this campaign either. I think I'm gonna end the turn here in a second. Oh yes, we got a gold mine. I think I'm getting ready to march the army. And they're only -1, so I believe I'm gonna recruit a Metsuke here. Or just recruit a Ashigara unit, thinking I need to keep moving on. Make the vassal the Hojo? I don't think so. And I was like, dang it, that brought us to -1 again. So I'm basically just trying really hard to get my troops there. Keep my troops moving, you know, in the blitzkrieg tactics I'm kind of famous for in my 10-part Date campaign. Go check it out if you haven't seen it. There's only like 5 battles in that campaign I showed, but I mean, the swath of territory I conquered was amazing. I mean, I had like this whole half of Japan in 10 parts. Got really lucky though. Like, the fractions crumbled one after another. It was great. I mean, the campaigns from this side of Japan, Eastern Japan versus Western Japan, is so different. Like, if you're the Shimizu or the Chosakabe or even the Mori a little bit, I mean, you're pretty sheltered. Especially if you're the Shimizu or the Chosakabe. Anyway, the campaign part ended, so I'm going to stop talking now. Scar 1221 sign off. Hope you enjoyed.